I like all the boxers, but Canelo Alvarez is my favorite.
Why?
Because he can fight. I mean, he thinks like he's a heavyweight. He thinks he punches like a heavyweight, and he's naturally fast like a lightweight.
Pero está aquí, ¿ok? Porque mira, si la tienes aquí, no, te puedes, le haces así y te puedes golpear, si hace poquito, por eso siempre es aquí, y aquí, aquí, pum, pum, pam, y luego es aquí, pum, pam, pam.
Les pieds loin en avant sur la machine.
Canelo Alvarez is back in business. After his devastating defeat to Terence Crawford in September last year, where he lost his undisputed super middleweight titles, we all thought Canelo was done for good and would be out for a long time. However, Saul is ready to make a comeback and lay claim to the super middleweight titles he lost. Canelo is all set to fight Christian Mbilli in September this year for the WBC super middleweight title. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia is set to play host to this matchup. On paper, this looks like a great fight for Canelo's comeback. However, not everyone is excited about Canelo's return against a fighter very few people have heard of. Fans on social media have dismissed this matchup and are demanding that Canelo calls it a day. Of course, Canelo doesn't want to retire anytime soon. At 35, he still feels that he has it in him to fight. But the man standing at the opposite end of the ring is no easy opponent. With an undefeated record in 30 fights, Mbilli has been calling out Canelo since last year. and he's probably delighted to finally have the opportunity to fight the most decorated man in Mexican boxing history.
You have the two Mexicans over there, Jaime Munguia and Canelo Alvarez, who are very important over there. What is your opinion about Canelo and Munguia?
Canelo and Munguia, they're very good fighter. I think they're the top three, top two of the division. For me, I will be very proud to fight them. Now, let's see. I'm going to talk with my team. Maybe we can make something together, a big fight.
You are in a very dangerous zone now.
Yeah. Now I have to be ready. Now I am the guy I'm the guy that everyone want to fight because I'm the world champion, but I will be ready to put big fight.
One message for Canelo. What's the message for you, Canelo? What's that?
I don't have any message, but I'm very admirative in his career. He's a very good fighter, and I hope I'm going to fight him very soon.
So can you be able to fight Canelo in September in Saudi Arabia?
I hope. I hope. Right now, for me, I think Canelo is Crawford is retired now. Canelo is still the number one, and I think he's still the more dangerous fighter. And I hope maybe we can fight. I'm going to talk with my team. If you have opportunity, we can take it.
How is your promotion? Have you been with Top Rank? Are you been with Top Rank?
Yeah, I am with Ivor Tiger and Top Rank.
The fight with Shiraz fell through. Bad luck, that. But do you think it's inevitable down the road or not?
I don't know. My team said that Shiraz want to fight maybe Pachenko. I cannot blame him. I'm very dangerous fighter that Pachenko, but that's not.
Christian Mbilli calls himself a dangerous fighter and has been linked to fighting some big names like Hamza Shiraz recently. However, his resume isn't the best, having drawn with Lester Martinez in his last fight. He has, however, been calling out Canelo and Jaime Munguia in hopes of unifying the division, and it looks like he's interested in claiming the belts. The Cameroonian French-Canadian boxing champion has been working out hard in the gym, and he looks dangerous. Mbilli watched Canelo's last fight against Crawford and believes he can take on the superstar boxer. During an interview with Ring magazine, Mbilli made some pretty bold statements. He stated that fighting Canelo Alvarez would be a privilege, noting that the Mexican star is getting very old and is no longer the same fighter he was 5 or 10 years ago. While acknowledging Canelo remains dangerous and a top-tier boxer, Mbilli believes now is the perfect time to face him. He predicts a big war and questions whether the veteran Canelo can still withstand his intense pressure and high volume of punches, expressing strong confidence that he could win the fight.
Obviously, have always been on the short list to fight Canelo. Eddie Reynoso earlier this year said, they would consider fighting you. Now that he lost and does not have any of the titles, do you think you're even closer to fighting Canelo Alvarez next year?
It will be a privilege to fight Canelo. I'm open for everyone. To have a big name, like Canelo, I will be very happy. I'm gonna see if I have this privilege, I will be very happy to fight Canelo.
What was your assessments of Canelo's performance? A lot of people said, heading into this fight, he's getting old, he's past his prime, he's not the same. Do you think his performance just stamped that?
I think Canelo is very old right now. Canelo is not the same Canelo like 10 years before or
5 years before. That's normal. This guy has been professional. He started professional. 50 years. He was 15 years old. It's not the same Canelo, but he's still dangerous. He's still a good fighter. I think he's top 3, top 2 of the division. He's still a good, very good boxer, but right now he's getting old. It's a good time for me to fight him.
How do you think a fight with him would go? You and him.
Let's do it. We're gonna see. Let's do it. We're gonna see. Of course, I'm coming. I'm coming to put big show like every fight, and I will be there to win.
With what do you think Canelo did wrong against Crawford? What was that one big thing he couldn't fix, you think?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm not a coach. I'm not like a big analyst, but I'm not a coach. I cannot say anything like this. He have put his strategy. Crawford have better strategy, maybe.
These bold statements by Mbilli indicate he's ready for the showdown with Canelo Alvarez. But what does Canelo Alvarez feel about his comeback? Well, the former champion recently had his first interview after the loss to Crawford, and he made a massive revelation about what went wrong during the fight. Saul admitted that his body did not respond as he wanted during the fight, causing him to feel tired and move slower than usual. He revealed he suffered from leg cramps during the bout and struggled to recuperate his weight properly. Despite these physical setbacks, Canelo gives Crawford credit for a better strategy, but maintains that he did well given the circumstances. He emphasized the importance of learning from losses and expressed a strong desire for a rematch, believing a second fight would yield a different result.
Looking back on that fight with Terence Crawford, what do you think went right and what went wrong?
A lot of things. My body doesn't respond the way I really want, because I want to be like a more faster and this and that, and then I don't recuperate my weight like I need it. So I feel a little bit tired. My legs feel like a little bit tired too. But he deserves all the credit. No, he make a better strategy than me. But I think I did well. Even if my body don't feel like I really want, but I did well. But it is what it is. No, you need to take the losses and learn from that and keep going.
What was Eddie saying to you in the corner as the fight was going on? Was he urging you, like saying, you're doing this right or you're doing this wrong, or more pressure?
He tell me everything, and I try, but my body doesn't respond. I have cramps in my legs, so doesn't respond the way I really want. But it is what it is. We learn from that and we move forward. And I know what mistakes I made in the fight and in the camp too. But that's what it's boxing about. I think a winner doesn't mean you need to win every time. You need to learn from everything, from the losses, take the losses, and learn from that, and move forward and still doing the things you love.
Canelo is obviously not getting that rematch with Crawford now that Bud has retired for good. He's also made some massive decisions after his defeat to Crawford. Canelo just revealed that he signed a 2-fight deal with Turki Alshik, where he's going to fight in Riyadh. He also made it clear that he has no interest in taking easy tune-up fights following his recovery from elbow surgery. He emphasized his desire to go straight into top-tier competition, specifically targeting world champions for his return in September. Canelo firmly rejected the idea of a soft comeback, stating he wants to maintain the high level of challenge he is known for. He also discusses his improved relationship with Turki Alshik, noting that they have moved past early misunderstandings and are now collaborating on major events.
And speaking of September 12th, you're coming back, second fight in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Tell us about how that decision came to fight overseas in Riyadh and how your relationship has progressed with Turki Al-Sheikh? Because obviously, you and His Excellency got off to a little bit of a rocky start in the beginning, but now two of you are very good friends.
I think in the beginning was a misunderstanding. He talked with the wrong people. He approached to me in the wrong way with the wrong people. That's what happened. But as soon we spoke in person, everything was perfect. And now I appreciate him as a friend, and I appreciate everything he's doing for boxing too. And I appreciate all the things he do for me and my family. So it's different now, no? And in the contract we have like that. We have these two fights in Riyadh. So, and I'm glad to go there and experience all these things. I already fight in Riyadh, and I'm happy to go again.
So if you had it your way, who would you like to fight in September? Do you want to go straight into a world title fight?
Yes, I don't want to take an easy fight and come back and all that kind of shit. No, I want to go straight and fight.
Canelo talked about his experience being in Saudi Arabia for the first time. He holds a positive impression of the country, describing it as safe with a rich culture that differs significantly from negative media portrayals. He compares the misconceptions about Saudi Arabia to those often held about Mexico, noting that he feels very much at home there. He also spoke regarding the future of Mexican boxing. Canelo acknowledges that while there are many good fighters, a true superstar has yet to emerge to succeed him. He believes such a special talent will appear within the next few years, and expresses his commitment to supporting and mentoring the next generation to help them achieve global stardom.
Back real quick to Saudi Arabia. I know when I first went there for the first time, I've been there many times now, it was almost like a culture shock.
Yeah.
You know, because you read so many things that aren't true. And then when you go there, I felt like it was one of the safest cities I could walk in. I felt like I could walk all my jewelry, everything. I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
How was your experience when you first landed and you were like, wow, this is completely different than anything I've read about?
Yeah, it's different. It's like that's why I don't read so much news or bad news, because most of the news, bad news and everything is 1% true. So when I went in Riyadh, when I went in Saudi Arabia, I feel obviously pretty safe, no? And I like that country. I like that culture too, and the people. So I like everything about Saudi Arabia. So it's not the things they say. It's like in Mexico.
Yeah.
You can hear a lot of bad things about Mexico. You went there, it's not the same. So I feel the same in Saudi Arabia. I feel like at home.
Now, you've pretty much carried for the last couple of years Mexican boxing on your back. Is part of that...
Couple of years?
Well, a long time. I'm trying to still keep you young. I don't want to make people think you're too old.
I know I'm young, but I'm boxing. I mean, a lot of years in boxing.
Do you think part of that is what's keeping you going? Because when you look around, you know, for years they've been trying to build a successor to you, and there still really isn't no successor. There's guys who are good, guys who could fight, but there's no superstar.
No. You mean in the whole boxing world?
I don't see...
It's not just Mexico. I think...
But I'm talking about, like, from your country.
Yeah.
I don't see that next Mexican crossover superstar.
There's a lot of good fighters.
There's a lot of good fighters.
You're right. There's a lot of good fighters, but we need that special fighter, no? It's a superstar fighter. But it's always comes something from Mexico, and I expect in a couple of years, 3 years, 4 years, the superstar born from Mexico, and I'm gonna help that fighters to do.
Now, with many people demanding that Canelo retire from the sport, the boxing icon revealed why he hasn't hung his gloves yet. Saul revealed that his primary motivation for continuing to fight is a deep-rooted passion for boxing. Despite having achieved nearly everything in the sport, including multiple world titles and significant financial success, he remains driven by the desire to break records every time he steps into the ring. He notes that his family and his trainer, Eddie Reynoso, fully support his career and respect his judgment. Canelo is confident in his ability to recognize when it is time to walk away, but currently he feels strong and motivated by the personal fulfillment he finds in the sport rather than external rewards.
At this point in your career, you've accomplished just about everything. You're a first ballot Hall of Famer. What is left that you think you need to accomplish? I mean, you have the money, you've had the belts, you probably have made enough money to live 100 times over if you retired right now. What is keeping you going right now?
I love boxing, and I think that my passion for boxing. No, and I always say, oh, I accomplish everything and this and that, but every time I fight, I always break some record.
Yeah.
If you look back, every time I say, well, I pretty much accomplish everything. No, is there no more than that? No more accomplished that I accomplished already. But if you look back, every time I fight, I break records for some reason. So, and that's made me motivate.
At any point, has your family, whether it's your children, your wife, your father, your brothers have said, listen, maybe it's time to walk away. You've done everything.
No. Never say that to me. Maybe because I spoke with my wife about it, and my wife I would respect my decision. And if she sees something about wrong on me, she will tell me. So, and my trainer Eddie Reynoso too. So we're fine. I feel very good. I feel strong. So, and everybody respect my decision because I'm very true with myself too. I know when it's time to do the things, and right now I'm in a good moment to keep.
Canelo looks determined to make a successful comeback. But what do the experts have to say? Boxing legend Tim Bradley predicts that while Christian Mbilli is a tough opponent, Canelo Alvarez will likely dominate him with precise catch and shoot combinations, making Canelo look like he's back at his peak. However, Bradley is highly critical of Canelo for avoiding the much-hyped fight with David Benavidez, accusing him of lacking the courage to take the matchup. He argues that Canelo is failing to follow the Mexican boxing tradition of passing the torch to the next generation, similar to how Julio Cesar Chavez fought Oscar de la Hoya. Bradley believes Canelo's pride and refusal to risk losing to a fellow countryman are preventing the fight fans truly want to see.
He is coming back, and I saw the little, Mbilli, Mbilli fight that he's gonna be fighting. He gonna piece Mbilli ass up. Ooh, he gonna piece him up. I like Mbilli, tough guy, come bring the pain. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. But Canelo gonna catch and shoot on his ass all night long. Uppercuts, hooks. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Ooh, it's gonna be bad. And Canelo gonna look like, he gonna look like He-Man again.
He's back. Like he's back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He gonna look like he's back.
So Benavidez, to your point, and great segue with Canelo, Tim. You must be in the media, but Benavidez said nobody cares about that fight. That Canelo should be fighting him. Is he right about that?
Yeah, hell yeah. Canelo should have been done fought.
Yeah.
Benavidez. He should have been fought Benavidez, man. I don't understand. I really don't Well, I do understand it. Canelo can't swallow that pride, man, and he can't. So some guys out there, and it kind of reminds me of Tank, right? They won't be able to deal with themselves if they lose to this certain guy, right? And it always has to be with the same damn race. It's like, come on, don't you want to pass the torch, right? So it's like, Canelo, Benavidez is probably the next guy up, but you the old vet, don't you want to pass it? It's just like when De La Hoya fought against Chavez, and Chavez Senior passed the torch to De La Hoya.
Yeah.
Here, I'm that guy, but you know what? Let's go. I'm older now. you know what, you beat me, you the next one on the throne. You know, and that's respect, and that's the reason why I think a lot of people have a hard time with Canelo is because he doesn't have those codes. You know, he doesn't live by that. You know, it's a different generation, it's different, you know, day and age. So he's just, you know, he's like, I'm gonna do what I want.
While Canelo might be fighting Mbilli in a world title fight, experts see this as a tune-up, an easy victory for Canelo. Meanwhile, Canelo is avoiding the fighter everyone wants to see him fight. But we'd love to hear from you.
Mbilli is a C fighter at best. And I heard Timothy Bradley saying that Canelo Alvarez should stay away from him. Canelo Alvarez, this is the perfect guy for him. He's an all-action fight, straightforward, no special effects. Canelo loved those fights. You see the Ryder fights, the Jaime Munguia fights, Triple G3, Berlanga. Okay, this is the type of matchmaking Canelo Alvarez wants. And Mbilli is one-dimensional, too much fat on his punches. Yes, he's very physical, but that's about it. He doesn't set up his punches well. His footwork is ordinary. His stamina is questionable. And his biggest attribute may just be smoke and mirrors. He's not swatting as big or as hard as people saying. Pull.
All right, everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Knockout today and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.